Hello everyone, myself Anadi Kirti Pratap is here to discuss on the topic of heat transfer. First of all, what is heat? Heat is a form of energy which produces the sensation of burning, or we say that heat is a form of energy which makes an object hot. As we know that heat always flows from hotter object to the colder object, or we say that from a body at higher temperature to a body at lower temperature when they are kept at close contact. We have three modes of heat transfer: conduction, convection and radiation. Conduction. The mode of transfer of heat in solids by which heat flows from the hotter end to the colder end of a solid object is called conduction. How conduction works in solid? As we find that certain material can transfer heat easily while certain does not. Okay, so in solid, when we start heating one end of rod, suppose we are taking the example of iron rod, then their particles gain energy and start vibrating on its own position. When these particles start vibrating, they collide with the neighbor particles and transfer some money to them. As soon as the neighbor particles get energy, they gain kinetic energy, and again they start vibrating on their own position and they strike with the another neighbor object. So in this way, the heat transfer in a solid objects. As we know that on the basis of the transfer of heat, whether they conduct heat transfer to them or not, we have two types of conductors, or we say that we have two types of materials. One is good conductor and another one is bad conductor, or we say that insulator. Bad conductors are also known as insulators. What are good conductors? Materials which allow transfer of heat through them are called good conductors, such as iron, steel, copper, aluminum are all metals. Similarly, that materials which do not allow heat transfer to them are called poor conductors of heat or insulators. For example, plastic, wood, bakelite, etc. Now next one is convection. Convection is another mode of heat transfer, and it takes place in fluids. As we know that water fluids, anything that can flow is known as fluids. It includes liquids and gases. So the mode of heat transfer in fluids by which heat flow from one part of a fluid to another by the movement of fluid particle itself is called convection. In this type of heat transfer mode, the heat carries by the actual movement of the particles. As you see in the figure, in convection, the particles of fluid near the source of heat get energy, becomes hot and rises up to the surface of the fluid. Their space is occupied by the colder particles at the bottom of from the sides. In this way, a fountain-like circular pattern is developed, which is called convection currents. These convection currents are plays a very important role in our daily basis. They help in the formation of sea breeze and land breeze. As we know that what is sea breeze? The convection currents from the sea to the land causes sea breeze. It occurs during the daytime, and during the night time, the convection currents from the land to the sea causes land breeze. In this way, convection currents plays very important role in our daily life. Not only in the formation of land breeze and sea breeze, these are also used in some conditions like air coolers and air conditioners. As we know that ACs are fitted at higher levels on the walls of homes or offices, so that the cold air generated by them moves downward and be more effective in cooling the whole room quickly. These are the applications of convection. Now we have next mode of heat transfer, that is radiation. We observe that when we walk in the sun, we feel warmth. This is because we get energy from the sun in the form of heat and we feel hot. But we know that in space there is no matter over there. So how does the heat transform from there? So there is one another mode of heat transfer, and it is occurs in distant sources in the environment without requiring any medium or contact in radiation. Means this type of mode of heat transfer, that is radiation, doesn't require any medium to transfer heat. So the example is when we are walking in the sun, we feel the warmth, as we know that the sun is in the space, but still it warmth and heat comes to us. It is due to the radiation. Similarly, during winters, when we sit around the bonfire, we feel heat, and we must know that air is a poor conductor of heat, but still the heat transfer. So it is due to the mode of heat transfer, radiation. In radiation, heat energy carries in the form of thermal radiation. Thermal means heat. So in radiation, heat transfer in the form of thermal radiation, and it doesn't require any medium. It can travel through vacuum also. So these are the three modes of heat transfer in which